Okay, so I had some major kind of like mirror time downloads and thoughts, and hopefully the windows down won't be too loud because I need to get this out. I just had I was just in the bathroom getting ready and thinking all these thoughts, and then that just led into all of these thoughts and realizations and downloads that I wanted to get out somewhere. So, well, they're still kind of fresh. So I was talking to my mom on the phone earlier, and we were talking about all kinds of stuff. But the topic of the 90s and the early 2000s came up, and I don't know about anybody else, but I have been feeling such a nostalgic pull to that time, because I'm a 90s baby. And so that, I grew up in the 90s. I was a teenager in the 20 teens, but the early 2000s was when I was a tween and a teen, early teen and stuff. And it was just so fun. The world during that time, maybe it's because I was a kid, so the way I viewed the world through my child eyes were different, but it just it just had a vibe to it. And sorry, I am driving because I have to go run some errands before this major storm comes that I'm so fucking excited for. So I gotta go get food and stuff. But anyway, so we were just talking about the 90s and the early 2000s, and just how nostalgic we are for that time, And then I was okay, so I think that's kind of what kickstarted all of these thoughts I was having, and how, I don't know, I just as you can see, I love the yin and yang sign, and just lots of I just feel I've always kind of had the 90s and the early 2000s, that vibe never left me. It's just kind of woven into my essence and my who I am, which I feel that probably did for a lot of people, but so anyway, that just got me on this whole thought train, right? This whole thought track, and how I'm gonna roll up the windows now because I'm about to stop at the gas station to get some coffee because I ran out, and my caffeine withdrawal headache is starting to kick in. So I'm okay, first things first, I need coffee. So anyway, okay, it started with that, right? That nostalgic vibe. And then I was thinking about how I just feel my energy is just so unique and different, which again, everybody is very unique and special and beautiful in their own ways, right? But I was dude, but then I started for some reason I started thinking about the new earth and that whole thing going on, right? And I just I don't know, and then I can't really remember the exact thought train that I had with everything and how things led to what. But anyway, but I was thinking about how I'm gonna turn this off. I've just always felt so different, right? And I feel a lot of people, which some people might resonate with this, right? And this is why I'm recording this, so maybe I might end up uploading this to my channel. But anyway, so for some reason I started thinking about new earth and everything, and how my energy just has always felt so different. And I feel it's because I feel I was born, and a lot of us here now, on this earth now, I think a lot of our shit is coming online, whether that's our light, our gifts, our abilities. Oh my God, I just thought, wow, okay, so they're coming online, but also I feel they're being revealed to us. I feel within our own selves, I'm starting to wake up to certain things of why I am the way that I am. I'm really good at talking to people and customer service jobs and stuff, because I love talking to people and I love helping people and I love just being present with people. And and I feel I can fucking talk to anyone. That's why I'm a server, and so I like the word waitress more, but server is what people call it these days. I'm a waitress. And I love it because I get to talk to people and I get to help people, and I love food. So I get to help people just have a good time. I like to make sure people have a good experience whenever they come in to eat, right? And so anyway, So I'm thinking about this and I'm like, okay, I feel like, first of all, I never felt like I really fit in, right? I feel like a lot of us probably felt like we never really fit in. And it's like, dude, this is like a thought, a realization that came through, which is like kind of like an obvious one, but like it like really, like, you know, like those things, like those truths that like, you know them, but like there's moments where like they like really like light up within you and they really become like just embodied by your knowing and your, I don't know how to describe it, but anyway, we never fit in because we were never supposed to, because I feel like my energy is like not of this current planet, like not planet, but like this current system, right? Oh yeah, I like repainted my nails again, that color that I'm obsessed with. I love them. But anyway, our energy is not, we don't fit into society right now, like of currently like how it's been, because we were never fucking meant to. We were never meant to fit into these societal systems, because first of all, we were never meant to, because we were meant to build a new world. Like, and I've heard that before, like for years, you know, like there's this quote that I love. It's like, if you feel like you don't fit, it goes something like this. It's like, if you feel like you don't fit in this world, it's because you were meant to build a new one. And like, I've always loved that quote, but like in recent, like just now time, it's like, dude, now it makes more sense. Like now it resonates with a different kind of, it's a truth that resonates with a new, like, frequency of truth. Oh, is that how I was like hearing it in my head? It's like it's a truth that like, it's like what I was just saying. It's like, it's a truth that we've known before, like within us, we've known it, but it shines with a new resonance. Oh, maybe that's what I was trying to say. It's a truth that shines with a new resonance. So it's like, it just means so much more now based on like what I've been through and what my journey is up to this point. It's like, it makes more sense now. And like, so that got me thinking about like building the bridge, right? I feel like I'm one of the ones that's meant to, and probably you too, if you're here and you're listening to this, if I do post this and if it gets seen by anyone. But it's like, I honestly feel like I am one of the ones that's meant to build this bridge between the old and the new, like the old world and the new world, like the new earth, right? Which it's my understanding, it's my belief that like, it's not necessarily like a place, like this is the place, this is earth, right? But it's more like a frequency. It's like, we're leaving like all of this crazy shit in the world that's going on. Happy new moon in Aries, by the way. I think it's April 17th right now, as of when I'm recording this, 2026. But anyway, so it's like, it's just like there's like just this energy, like this shake up energy, right? Oh my god. And I don't know about anyone else, but like, I have been fucking like mad glitching the past couple of days. Like, dude, yesterday at work, I had so many moments where I literally was like talking like in the middle of saying something, and then I would just like, my thoughts and my mouth and my words just like stopped working. It was so great. Like, I just like, it's almost like I just like, it's like someone like Etch-a-Sketch shook my mind. It's like whatever I was like thinking about or gonna say, it just got all scrambled up fucking crazy. And then I was like, and then also this week, like just this week, and it's Friday today, so like this past week that just happened, dude, like I've been fucking exhausted. Like, there were actually a couple days this week where I took a fucking nap, which I don't usually do. I don't know why, because I love naps. But like, it was just so crazy because like, I'm gonna unclip this now. But I was just like so tired, and my physical vessel is so tired. And it's like, I honestly feel like it's just because we're going through so much change. Like, I literally feel like shit is being rewritten. Like, in my cells, in my DNA, in my essence, in my consciousness. Like, everything is just like reshaping itself, reprogramming, recreating, like just like just it's just wild. I don't know if anyone else is feeling this crazy fucking shit, but like this crazy energy. Also, I'm sorry that I cuss so much. Like like, I don't know. It just kind of flows out. But I am sorry if that like bothers anyone. But anyway, so, okay. So back to like the mirror thoughts. So, and that's when I say mirror time, I've just like always done this, like literally like since I was a kid, but like I'll like talk to myself in the mirror. Like, and when I was a kid, it used to be like I would like act out scenes like with myself or things that I wish would happen. It was crazy. But anyway, but like even now as an adult, like, you know, I'll just talk to myself in the mirror. It's like, so anyway, and like I feel like a lot of the time that's when I have a lot of like these cool, like really deep, profound, like truths kind of land into my body. Like it's like when I'm having mirror time or into my mind, my consciousness, whatever. But anyway, okay, so I was thinking about the bridges and how I feel like I'm literally like, I think I've written like realm bridger many times, like in my journals throughout the years. But like, I literally feel like I hold the energy, like the codes, the blueprint to being someone that's literally meant to like build a bridge from the old to the new, because like I am an actual, like I'm an artist, like I can create things with my hands, you know. But even whether you're an artist too or not, it's like if you're here and you're resonating with this, you probably also hold some kind of codes, like creation codes within you, which I think we all do. But it's like they're tuned, maybe they're like tuned to like different frequencies. Like my codes that I hold my codes of creation personally, like I think I meant to create things that, again, like the bridge, right? That helps people move from one side to the other, because I think with this like old world like fucking just coming down in flames, like major tower moment, right, for the world and society as a whole, and just like all of these old systems that, you know, whether you want to call them like the patriarchal systems that took over thousands of years ago or like whatever. Like, and also just like, you know, obviously like I don't even want to like bring them up, but it's just like, you know, the people of the world that shouldn't be running the fucking world, but are, you know, just like the super powerful that clearly don't have pure hearts. Okay. But see, that's the shift. That's part of the shift that I think is happening. I think that the world is starting to shift in a way, and Mama Gaia is actually probably helping us with this too. Like, oh my God, there's so many things like coming up like in my brain, but it's like, that's where like light codes come in, and that's where like, you know, things that are awakening within us are probably like awakening within Mama Gaia as well. And like, and then you have like the influence of the cosmos and the stars, and like, you know, our star families and beings that are up there, like helping too, like angels, ancestors, like it's just, this is like, this is just such a crazy time to be alive. Like, especially like if you're tapped into like just energy or frequency, or like yourself, even if you're tapped into yourself, like, oh my God. Okay, so that's another thing I was thinking about yesterday. I was writing so much in my journal like last night when I was like, I just had to fucking lay down because like I was just exhausted again. And like I just like, and I've been trying to be better about like allowing my body rest without feeling guilt about it. It's like I almost said my name. And I'm trying not to do that yet. Because I'm just kind of trying to stay hidden right now. And that's like oh my God, that's another thing. It's like feeling cloaked. Okay. And that's where that's where I'll bring up the next like download that I had. So I feel like a lot of us, again, to wrap this up, I feel like a lot of us hold codes that are meant to help build and like bridge this new earth, this new energy, this new frequency, because people are going to be, and that was the thought I had. I'm like, I feel like I am so strong. Like my body physically is like so strong, but also like I have inner strength. My mind, I'm working on my mind right now, like my mental strength, because I've just always had like, you know, just mental, I don't want to say mental issues, but like, yeah, I'm neurodivergent as fuck. Like, I'm ADHD, and like, you know, I've always been insecure. That's something that I've had to really overcome, right? In my personal journey, my life. But like, oh, okay, so that's where, so I had a major download about Hercules, like the Disney Hercules movie, okay? So like, you know how, see, I kind of want to end it and then like do another video, because like I really don't want to make these too long, and they always turn out so long. But like the 3 videos I have right now, I think the first one was 20 some minutes, and then the second 2 were like 40 minutes, and I like don't want to overwhelm people, you know? Anyway, okay, maybe I can keep it under 20 minutes. What is it? It's 15. Okay, cool. I thought it said 19, but it's actually 15. 555. Okay, anyway, so like this like major download about Hercules, okay? If you've seen it, then you know that like, okay, so talking about like mental attacks, basically, I've had to really overcome, and I'm currently still dealing with like my mind and trying to really master my mind and not let like the dark thoughts of mine and my insecurities and my fears and my doubts and everything, like I still struggle with that. I don't want to say daily, because there are days when like I feel very mentally strong, but anyway, but like, so the thought that I had though about Hercules, it's like, dude, so like when I was thinking about us being like bridge builders and like of this new earth, the creators of this new earth, right? Or co-creators, because we're co-creating, I feel, with like the divine and Mama Gaia as well, and all of us, like the world, the people. So if you recall, in Hercules obviously had a destiny, okay? He was so strong, like physically, but also like, you know, he was part divine, he was part God, he was a god when he was born. But obviously Hades sent Pain and Panic to, first of all, kill him, but they didn't succeed, right? Because he was about to drink all of the potion. They fell to earth. They, you know, took him from Mount Olympus, and then they fell to the earth, right? Starseed energy. Anyway, and then like they fell to the earth, and then they were giving him that potion that would kill him, but then just like the last drop, right? The last drop was almost in, and then his earthly parents came, which that gives me like Jesus and not Jesus, Mother Mary and Joseph vibes, like that. They give me that vibe, okay, in this whole like analogy. So anyway, so then like at the nick of time, at the last drop, they came and, you know, scared them away, like Pain and Panic, and his parents came. I don't remember their names in the movies. I love them. They're just like so sweet and kind and compassionate, right? So they came and they saved him, right? And they raised him as a human, as a mortal, but obviously he had this like godlike strength, right? Just like within us, we may be mortal here on this plane, in this reality, but it's our souls that are divine and infinite and immortal, right? So anyway, so then like, you know, he's raised and he never fit in, right? He never fit in because he had this godlike strength. He had a destiny, right? That was always within him. And it's like, it's almost like his mortal shell like cloaked him, because the whole reason why Hades sent Pain and Panic after him to kill him was because his destiny, because the 3 fates told him, they were like, if Hercules lives to be this age, you're in trouble. He's basically gonna like save the world and thwart your plans to take over the world, right? That's what the 3 fates are telling Hades, right? And so he's like, oh shit, can't be having that. And so he like sends Pain and Panic after him to kill him. So then all this time, Hades thinks that Hercules is dead. So he's all like just sitting and waiting in his underworld throne, like waiting for the planets to align so he can take over the fucking world, right? Oh my God, this is like so parallel in like to our world today. Like we got some Hades running the world. Okay, anyway, so Hadesies. Anyway, so So he's been cloaked this whole time, right? Hercules has been cloaked this whole time in his mortal shell, being raised by his amazing, lovingly awesome mortal parents. Very supportive, very loving, right? And which not everyone gets that. I will say that. Like, I know that there are some people who that's their trauma that they've had to work through. And like, if you're one of them, just know that you are so loved. Like, you're so loved by the divine, no matter what you had to go through. I hope that, you know, you find that light within you that will guide you through. And hopefully you have been guided through it. And if not, and you're going through it, like, just know like you're not alone. There are so many people here and also like on your spirit team that just love you, and like, you're strong, okay? You're so fucking strong. I know how hard it is to like just have to struggle to even just survive some days. Like, let's be honest, like, it's hard being human. Like, okay, so like I totally understand that. And I guess this is just for, you know, I'm just kind of talking about obviously this movie because it brought up this major download. So okay, so getting back into that though, it's like, so Hercules was basically kind of cloaked, right? Like in his mortal shell, because Hades thought he was dead. He thought that Pan and Panic took care of him all those years ago, so all Hades had to do was wait for the planets to align to carry out his evil plan or whatever, right? To take over the world. So, of course, little did he know that no, Hercules actually fucking survived this whole time under your nose because he didn't get the last drop of what was sent to kill him, right? So that got me thinking about how, like, I feel like with souls like ours who are, like I said, everyone here on Earth, incarnated here, like, everyone is special in their own way, okay? Everyone has a piece of the divine. Everyone has that spark, that divine spark, okay? But I feel like not a lot of people, or not everyone, wakes up to that, or, you know, realizes that, or even wakes up in this lifetime, right? And that's okay. That just wasn't their plan for this lifetime. Maybe they want another one, who knows? But anyway, so okay, so going back to Hercules. So he was cloaked this whole time, living his mortal life. He never fit in because he was meant to, you know, first of all, he wasn't from here. He was from fucking Mount Olympus. But like, and he's a demigod. But anyway, he was never meant to fit in because he was meant to save the fucking world. Like, what a destiny to have, right? Like, and it's just like, and so he came into his strength. He came into his being and his essence and his, like, his power, basically. And, oh my God, I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think it that far. Like, thinking about the movie, I just thought about, like, all these, like, you know, parallels and, you know, like, analogies and shit with Hades and Hercules. And also Pan and Panic, because I feel like when you're a vibrant soul, like a divine starseed soul, if you identify with that, then like, we are sent here on a mission. Like, and I feel like we spend so much of our lives just feeling shitty about ourselves because either we're different or we have all these traumas or insecurities that we have to live through. And then like we get older, and then if we're, you know, if we awaken, then like, it's gotta be for some reason, right? And it's like, so I feel like we're on this mission, I think at this specific time in history, to really like bring in this new world, right? So with Hercules, it was like he almost got taken out. And I feel like, oh, so that's another thing. So Pain and Panic, to me, that makes me feel like when you're such a vibrant, pure-hearted, soul, and or like I said, starseed with a mission, then it's like we will have shit sent our way. Like, we will have, like, however you want to view Hades and his energy, and however you want to view that, what the Hades energy is in our world right now, whether it's unseen forces or like energy or even physical beings that we all know exist here that, again, shouldn't be in power, but they fucking are. But anyway, it's like, when you're a fucking divine being on a mission or with a divine purpose or destiny, you will have Hades energy, like, you know, having pain and panic sent your way. And a lot of the time, like, it's through the mind, because our mind is infinite. And so it's like, I feel like that is like a portal, like a gateway to, like, unfortunately, it can be used as a highway for dark energy to get into our minds. And I think but us overcoming that, like I said, I'm currently still overcoming some mental shit, but like, us overcoming that is not only proof of how fucking strong we are, but it's like, it makes me feel like not only in like, there's got to be a reason. And whether that's to just like heal yourself and heal your ancestors and your descendants and like your family bloodline or whatever, or it could be that, but also, you know, having some kind of effect on the world. Like me personally, like, I feel like I was meant to like I said with this recent download, like I feel like I was meant to help build the bridges, and I'm so strong that like I will be on that bridge that I helped build, and I will help people cross. And then I started crying when I thought about that, because I'm very sensitive. Like, I cry a lot. And so, like, that just, like, I don't know, like, brought tears in my eyes. I was like, oh my God, like, helping, like, just thinking about, like, I envision, like, helping, like, all these old people, you know, like, cross, and they can, like, hold onto my arm, and I'll help them cross, or, like, or I'll, like, you know, skip across with the children, or even, like, just with adults, I'll walk, like, I'll do whatever is needed to help these people to cross, like, and that's why the world needs us. Like, that's why the world needs us. And I've always felt like I was like too sensitive. Like, I've always felt like, and I've been told that so many times in my life, you know, by people, like, oh, you're too sensitive. And it's like, so, you know, we grow up thinking it's a bad thing, but no, it's one of the most beautiful things about us. It's one of the most beautiful things about you. Like, that means that our heart is pure, like, and our heart is pure, and it's like infinitely huge. So of course it's going to be tender, it's going to be sensitive, you know? And I think, but that's what the world needs sometimes. The world needs tenderness. People need to be held sometimes. People need to be heard. People need to feel seen. And like, that's what I love about my job. Like, even though, yeah, I just serve people food, it's like, it's more than that. Oh, I just saw 2727. That's a special number because my birthday is on the 27th. But anyway, so it's like, I don't know. I just, like I said, I just wanted to get all this out. And like I said, Hercules, so tying that up, Hercules like went through a lot of shit, right? Grew up feeling like an outcast, but that was because he wasn't meant to fit in. He was meant to save the fucking world. And like, now I'm like all like feeling really extra sensitive again. But holy shit, I am like sweating balls in here. Like, I need to get in and get my coffee. But anyway, so like, is that all? I had kind of written down like key points that like right out of the bathroom I like wrote down after my mirror time thoughts. I like wrote down just like key points so that I wouldn't forget. Yes, we weren't made for this system or this society, because we were always meant to help create and bridge a new one. So that's what I have right now. Because I do need to, I'm like actually, like, my skin is, I have the dewy look right now because I'm so sweaty. But anyway, it is my intention that this reaches the souls that will resonate with it and have always maybe felt this way as well. Or maybe this will be a transmission for somebody, or it'll like be an awakening for somebody. Or also, I also just feel like I was put here and I was born to like create, you know, like physically with my hands, like with art, but also just like create safety, create connection, create joy, harmony, you know, all of that stuff. But also like but I also feel like I was made to inspire people. Like, whether that's with my words, whether that's with my art, whether that's with like the way that I live, you know, like my essence, whatever. And again, if you're here, you probably were also, you know. That's another reason I'm doing this, is because I long to meet other souls that, you know, are part of my soul tribe, but also like resonate on this kind of frequency, you know, who just people who have big, enormous, beautiful, infinite hearts and minds and consciousnesses. And, you know, just, we have, because that's the thing. Oh, what was that thought that I had? It was a mirror thought. It was a mirror time thought. But basically, like, we have, because I think I was thinking about like my personal mix of like gifts and abilities that I have. And it was like the, you know, I'm very compassionate and empathetic and like non-judgmental for the most part. and like really creative, you know. And that's the thing, like us, the ones of us that have these gifts, like these just like kind of natural just tendencies, you know, even just our quirks and just like our personality, who the fuck we are, like the ones of us that have vision, the ones of us that have the gift of creation and destruction, that's like a gift, I feel like, in a superpower of the divine feminine. We have the power to create and like embody that empress energy of like nurturing and creation and like love and abundance and receptivity and like magnetism. But like, yo, Kali Ma, she is like the fierce divine feminine. She's very loving and fierce and nurturing and protective, but she will destroy whatever the fuck is in the way. Like whatever like toxic, evil, bad, negative shit that needs to be destroyed, she will destroy it to make way for you, to make way for purpose and truth and love and justice. Like, so, you know, those of us that have awakened, or maybe like it, you know, just like even like whatever you may think about like soul contracts or like blueprints or like whatever, like, you know, things that maybe we predetermine, our souls predetermine before we enter, like, you know, our life here on earth, this earth realm. It's like that shines a different kind of light. Our souls shine a different kind of light. Okay, that reminds me. There's a book that I love called The Only Purple House in Town. Because like I am you know how like we've always grown up to like, it's called like a hopeless romantic. No, I'm a hopeful romantic. Okay, like I love romantic things. It's always felt good to me. Like even as a kid, I've loved romance. Like it's just, I don't know, maybe that's just because I'm a sensitive soul and I really operate from my heart space, but like I just love love and romance and sweetness and like, but also like deep, passionate, anyway, primal shit. That's a whole nother thing. Anyway, when you shine a different kind of light and you have a mission, and even if you don't have a mission, maybe your mission here is to just like live in harmony or like find yourself and awaken. That's even enough, because that when that light comes online, that probably does in some way that like either energetically or maybe in a way that we can't perceive or we haven't figured out yet. I don't know, but like it probably does help Mama Gaia awaken parts of her as well. And even like, you know, but anyway, let's take a big breath in together. Okay. Like, I love breathing. I love breathing. Like just, you know, keeps us alive, but it's also just like such a powerfully grounding, healing thing. Like our breath is a constant companion for us in this realm. I feel like I need to do more like intentional breathing like that. I really want to experiment with like breathing, like, you know, like what is that called? Basically like when you breathe in certain ways and it like opens up new, you know, like new pathways of consciousness, the new altered states of being. Life is just so interesting and fun. But anyway, I'm gonna wrap this up. But I love you all, whoever may come across this. Yeah. And just know that you're so loved and you're amazing and you're beautiful and you're divine and you're powerful and you're magical, and yeah, you're very loved. And I hope whatever power is within you, whatever personal power and light is within you, I hope that that ignites and activates and shines, so that you magnetize everything into your life that you were meant to, and that will make you happy and make your soul happy and aligned and awake and alive. So anyway, mwah! I don't know, hopefully, probably talk to y'all soon. Whoever happens to see this. So much love, infinite love from my heart to yours. Mwah!